How then does one, or maybe generally all of us, keep our technology skills current or up to date?
So there's of course the companies like us really need to sit on the innovation side,
Right.
to continuously look at ways of improving what we are giving our customers. And improvement means in terms of capacity. There's explosion of data and data services. So we need, our customers are asking for more capacity in terms of solutions that we give them.
Right.
Then also improve in terms of skills. The way the technology is very agile, things change by the day.
True.
So we also have to make sure our staff and our engineers and what solutions we are positioning to customers are also quite agile, that they are able to offer what is required in the 21st century. We cannot offer the same solutions that we are offering to our customers 5 years ago, because things have changed.
Right.
And there's new technology platforms, there's new models of delivery. There's a time we were doing a lot of stuff on premise, at customer premises, at customer data centers. Now, as you know, there's a lot of talk about cloud and all that.
Right.
And even cloud brings other stuff like social media analytics, big data, and all this stuff. So if our customers or our users' lives are, for example, hinged around Facebook or Twitter or these kind of social media networks, then we have to look for solutions or platforms that will be able to find them there and work with them in those environments. And that's how we come in as Atlancis. All
right. So in this case, what's your favorite or least favorite technology products so far, and why do you suppose so? Because then I realized that there are a lot of solutions that you're coming aboard with. The latest I looked at is the Open Compute project, which you will be taking us through, and the advantages of it and what solutions they bring on board. So which is this particular one that you sort of think that now, of course, or maybe because of the involvement that comes along with it, it's hard to pinpoint?
Yeah, so it will be hard to put a name on it, but I think my least favorite pieces of technology are those that lock in customers or users, and they're not able to explore the capabilities of other solutions. So those systems that are not freely operable with other systems, what we find to give our customer a lot of pain, customers a lot of pain. So in terms of technology deployment and the models that we are looking at, and the ones that are interesting to myself personally and the organization, is those systems that are quite open and are able to work with other systems. And the customers also have the freedom to work with this for 1 year or a couple of months, and they can leave that and move on to the next without really having the need to look back and say that I'm not able to move from this particular piece of technology because I'm locked in.
Right. Yeah. Well, in this case, then I'll ask, how do you think further technology advances will impact your job? Because then it has to work for you to get to convince us that, yes, this is the right direction that we are taking. That's why you said maybe should work for you as an entity. Then that would mean even the customers will be able to, fly easily with them. So in this particular case, in the future, what then advances would, of course, be projected by technology that will be indeed of essence in the job market and generally in your specific line?
Yes. So what is happening now in the world currently? There's a lot of technology adoption. So technology has become mainstream. So the major shift that we are seeing in organization is, as the more you adopt technology, the more you also your business is dependent on this technology.
Right.
And that also brings the element of cost. So cost becomes a big challenge, and most of the customers, even the big institutions, are always wondering, how do we lower our IT CapEx and OpEx? So for me, the most interesting pieces of technologies that I'm seeing are those that are able to bring in value in terms of capabilities, and lower the operating costs or operating expenses of customers. So if you're probably spending hundreds of millions per year on servicing technology or buying technology, how do we cut that into a small fraction so that you're still able to get more value than what you were doing before, but you're also spending not as much, because the more there's adoption of technology, the more expensive it becomes even for organizations to run, and then it's reaching a place that companies are not able to keep up with the costs.
Right.
So my interesting observation, and what I'd even advise people who are even looking into careers in IT or people who are looking to start businesses or to offer products to customers is to look at open and affordable technologies.
Right.
Because they offer more value and they're also easier to manage in terms of CapEx and OpEx.